So he gets a grip on my lapel that I don't want, okay? Now, I might grab here to grab his thing. One on that. I might grab my own gi, and I go opposite directions. I'm pulling this open and going over here, okay? I can use one on my gi and one on his to break grips off. What I can't do is this, right? So I'm trying to think of anything I can do to be able to do quick, fast, staying on balance. The worst thing you can do is this. You know, where I'm trying to do something, I overcommit, and I don't break it, and he just blasts me. It sucks. So, just think of it. You know, if he's got something on, get it off, quickly. And you have to be very deliberate. For me, I normally stand with my sleeve like this, so if he goes to grab it, see that little bit of material? There's not a lot. It does not give a lot of control and power. It seems nice because it's right in front of you. So I'll set that there so someone wants to grab it. Quickly go away, down, whichever way you want to go, down, up. Anything where I can go quickly, get a response, and then come back to grip. I'm not doing it just so I can run the other way 20 feet. I'm doing it so that I can somehow get an advantage in the grip. Okay? Again, we talk about the fact someone grips over the top. I need to stop it. I can't let that happen. They get it, I'm going to get thrown. So I have to block it. It happens sometimes. Especially against really tall guys. So, if we're going, he's over top of me, right there. I might have this. Wow, what's that going to do? So, he can hold on really strong. Got it? It's nice and taut. Not a lot of material back there. It's really coarse material. The higher end you get, you want to get one that's nice and fitting, somewhat, not a nice soft clothy material. So it hurts like hell when someone breaks that off. He's got it, he's trying to crush it. I do that, and I go, and I don't stop until I can get my dominant grip in my attack. So when it grips you over the back, grab your own gi, just do something simple, okay? You can grab your own lapel to pull things off, but just know that gripping and attacking are not, they should be done in conjunction with each other, right? So if I sit here and I'm just trying to grip and just trying to break things off, meanwhile he's trying to throw. He feels me pull my weight one way or the other, and his attacks are going to go that way. If I feel someone bending over because they're trying to break a grip or somehow in their mind create space, it's never good. So he might get a dominant grip, and I think I'll be defensive. This will save me. Nah, it just tells him which direction to throw me, basically. I'm telling him, hey, don't throw me backwards, pivot a little bit and throw me forward. Right? I do this. All he's got to do is get out of the way, turn, pivot, pull, do something, because we'll give it to him. Okay? Questions on gripping, questions on a grip that's got me in your hand. How the hell do I get out of this? Righty versus lefty. What do you got?
What if you feel like it's just too strong and you're going to be thrashing yourself and
take a sheet over.
Too much.
Listen, I'm not saying I've never taken a sheet over. If you have a complete dominant grip, it is better to take one penalty than to give up any pump. Now, you'll know very soon how powerful, how good a grip people are. And you got to know, okay, there's guys, when I fight heavier guys, I know if I get two hands on them, or excuse me, if they get two hands on me, I'm screwed. So I got to get one grip on, I got to be able to throw. Here's the other rule of thumb. So Julie and I are right here, right? With all this space to work with, okay? Depending on who I'm going with in this room determines how much space I'm going to use, okay? If I'm going with Julian, I want to use about a 2-inch by 2-inch square area and not go any further, because I don't want him using his speed, his quickness, his agility at all. I want to try and use my power, strength, and just sink it down and throw him literally right where his feet are. If I'm going with Jeremy or any of these other guys that are bigger, I want to use the parking lot, the neighbors counting, anything that I can to use his speed and distance that allows them to not get two hands on me so that I feel like I have more margin for error, right? So, if you find yourself, and it's tough sometimes when you're enduring and don't have a lot of space, if you find yourself you're like, wow, I'm having a hard time throwing this person. Think of what space you're using. Based on their strengths, what's best for their judo, what are you doing? If you're stronger than them, smaller area. If they're a lot bigger and if they have a lot more power, use more space. Other questions?
They mentioned too about the duck under.
Oh yeah. So it used to be that if I go here and Julian ducks under, I used to like it because I could try and throw. It's now a penalty. So it's a Shido. For him. He cannot duck under. I saw where a guy went like this and he sort of just ducked his head out of the way. In the finals, I think it was at Budapest, and the guy got his third Shido and golden score lost. Because he just went like that. So, again, part of it I think is it's counter to judo, knowing that you're trying, if I do that, I'm trying to avoid giving him a really strong spot, and I'm not really able to throw, so I'm trying to be defensive. I think that's what they're trying to avoid. I get it. But just know that it's not going to help you, right? They're going to give the penalty, or you're going to get thrown, or both. I mean, anything else? What's that?
I need to learn rules. What if you're ducking and really going further behind it? If they're going to do it.
That's basically what happened. It looked like it wasn't a clear duck, but he obviously ducked while the other guy was still trying to get a grip. And
Is there anything about ducking on the sleeve arm?
ducking on the sleeve.
Yeah, so say you got this here, say you got a tight grip, and duck under here.
No, because I mean it's still. I mean, if you want to do like the reverse Sianagi's or other stuff, you're ducking your head under that arm all day long. I mean, I don't know of any. Essentially, if I'm trying to do some of the new Korean or not the Korean, like the Mongolian stuff where you're lifting from there, where I can do like either a Camarelli or a Sisai from there, you can do whatever you want. One other thing I wanted to point out is, like, once you get your grip, this is personal preference, where I put my hands. I try to keep my left lapel, like I want my hand right around the collarbone. For me, that's where it gives me the most power and control. Normally, because the people I fight in my division, they're around the same size. Right? So that's a big deviation. Part of it, there can be bigger divisions, some guys a lot taller, some guys a lot shorter. So I try to keep it right in the collarbone. What that allows me to do is then power through the jaw. So a lot of techniques, my fist goes through their face. I'm not punching, but I'm not stopping either when I go to throw an Uchimata or an Osoto or something else. So when I do an Osoto, my fist is coming through his face until I hit the ground. So I put it underneath that jaw and I drive. Where their head goes, the body goes. I see a lot of people, they're like, I was driving this Osoto and my elbow was up, my hand went past his neck, it wasn't working. Well, his head, Julian's going to put his head down and it's not going to work. But if I take his head with me, it makes all the difference. So where you're placing that hand, what you're using it for makes a lot of difference. Just one thing, I mean, gripping on the sleeve, again, personal preference. If you have really long arms, you can grab up here and be fine because it's harder for them. You still control distance in a lot of ways. I have a simple rule. Normal person, I'm going to grab down here. If they are faster and I want to control them speed-wise, right? I'm going to grip higher up on the sleeve. It just gives me more spatial control. Against a really big guy, I will almost never grip here. Because again, I'm closer to his center of gravity and his power. I'd rather stay out here and try and use speed, agility, and momentum. Okay? You'll find personal preferences with everything. But the other side is, try to lock that sleeve a little bit, just so you can control it. Just a little nuance, just twisting the wrist out. Because this, loose, nothing happening. This, I can put it in my pocket, put it anywhere else. If he tries to move it, it's really hard. Just, you look at your watch.
One thing on the grip fighting that I notice a lot in the lower ranks is you're grip fighting to go after a technique. All lower ranks, they just keep grip fighting, and they're Shidos because they just keep backing away, sometimes you have to have two sets of grips or three that you're comfortable with throws. Where a lot of times the lower ranks, like I say, they just keep changing the grip during the whole match and they're not attacking. So they kind of lose the concept of the actual grip fight.
Yeah. You know, and again, I would look at this a lot in your randori, okay? What are your, I ask this question, what are your goals in randori? What's your goal in randori? Okay? I'd argue there's two rules that I try to in randori. Find new ways of doing what works. Meaning, look, if I know I can throw someone with Osoto, me practicing Osoto every day, 5 hours a day, the same way doesn't help me improve. I might find a new way to do Osoto, a new grip, a new technique, a new combination. I want to try that in randori. It's practice. I want to find new ways of doing what I can do. And I also want to find out why some of my stuff doesn't work. So if I ignore, and like Tomonaga sucks, I'm not going to do it. Sure as heck isn't going to get better at the US Open. It's not going to get better anywhere else. You have to find out in randori, okay, I tried it 15 times, I have 15 ways it doesn't work. Okay, is it because my pull's wrong? Is my stepping? Am I trying one technique? That's what randori is for. And gripping is a part of that. You're trying to find, okay, if my Osoto works really well from here, okay, great, try to do it from double top. Okay? Can I do it if he's got this grip and I'm here? Well, maybe I can, but I have to. Okay. There might be different things that I have to do to make this work. Because again, how many times do you try a throw and you're like, listen, I did that 58,000 times, and when I got out on the mat against the tortoise, it didn't work. And I got frustrated. And I tried it twice, 2 whole times, it didn't work either time. What the hell am I doing now? It's because we're not thinking of, look, other people they're out there doing the same thing. They're trying to learn, they're trying to stop it. They see you do it once. They see you throwing 15 people with Osoto at one tournament. Pretty sure they're going to watch for it the next time. You better come up with a different grip. It's rare that we're not at the Olympic gold medalist level when we're training all day, right? Where it seems like, well, they do the same throw and everybody falls for it, but you didn't see the 15 setups they've done prior were as slight as just this. They just got a little flinch, which was all they needed to set up their perfect throw. When we're training at state, local, and other levels, we're seeing much bigger changes, bigger things that we have to keep our eyes out for. We can't just say, okay, well, it didn't work because his leg was bad. Now what? Stop. It's hard to improve our judo that way. That's why we have to try different things in randori, try different things here. It's not a matter of whether I got